Hey, what's up? Beth? Of course I got the shit. There you go. I took way too much with me. I think I must have miscalculated how much I actually need. Oh, I thought it was Trent again. What's up, Joyce? Or Donut Blasta? Of course, baby. For you, anything. Well, we just made a quick 2K. Very nice, very nice. Alright, next step. Check on the OG Kush. Which is right here anyway. What do we got? Yep, they're ready to harvest. Alright, let's go. We're gonna need baggies, but that's fine. I don't think I have 5 of them left at home. I believe we literally got rid of all of them already. But that's fine. Those are like the least expensive thing anyway, so I really don't care. Man, it's fucking insane how this is working out now. Alright. We'll need 5 of these. I wish I had more of these. It's fine. We have more at home, but like... that's kind of annoying. Yeah, we really don't have a lot of space here, and not a lot of storage space either, so... Alright. Let's use this shit up. It's kind of crazy how easy it is to make an engaging simulator type game. And yet I think a lot of games these days like kind of just fuck it up anyway. I think the problem is that you have to like set actual goals, right? Like the point of a simulated game, of course, is to play it the way you want it and to do whatever the fuck you want to do. But I believe that like let's go with 60. How about 50? Oh, I think I can't carry more than 40, huh? Alright, that's fine. But I think that, like, the problem is if there's too much freedom and no, like, actual waypoints or goals, it just starts getting boring after a while. And if you have too many, like, if the entire game is just, you know, waypoints and whatnot, then it stops being a simulator game. And I guess, like, you could argue that this isn't really, like, necessarily trying to be a simulator game. It's just sort of like an open world... really an open world story, I guess, for the most part. But I still find it so interesting that, like, it manages to... oh, okay. That it manages to be a much better experience than, in my opinion, a lot of... like I said, a lot of simulator games manage to be, because I think many of those have the problem of... I don't know, like, either not leaning into the meme enough or leaning into the meme too much. Okay, he is home. I mean, this is also like very memey, obviously, but it works because it's like the whole game is that, and it's meant to be silly, and it's meant to be funny, haha, weed game. And yet at the same time, there's an actual story here. There's a lot of humor throughout the entire thing, but there's also like there's still enough to kind of ground it, right? So it isn't just like full on meme the entire time. But also still like actual gameplay. I find that like Streamer Life Simulator was fine, right? It there was a lot of fun in playing that, and there was some like really ridiculous stuff there too. But I find that the gameplay loop wasn't really that interesting because it was really easy to all of a sudden make a ton of fucking money in that game by just sitting around and doing nothing. And I think the game doesn't really force you to like go out and do stuff. I mean, by the end of that, if this is airing, I mean, I hope this is airing after after Streamer Life Simulator is done uploading. But like, I don't know, by the end of it, we were so far along, basically, right? That like we had so much money that we could literally just buy every car at the end of it, for example, or buy every building, or buy every, like, pay every streamer, right? And like we were still making a ton of cash, and it never ran out. And I think that's such a big issue because like when there's no stakes anymore, then what's the fucking point? Okay. I think we can go back home. Was there anything that I needed to do? Are there maybe deposit my money? By the way, we immediately, like, halfway maxed out our fucking maximum balance of what we can deposit and withdraw. Very cool. In a week, I mean. Okay. Let me see. Donut stuffer. Right. This is the final batch. Right, I was going to let's get that guy here so we can buy a bunch of I want to buy I do kind of want to buy the 40 OG Kush. Not OG Kush, the other thing. Yeah, I'm gonna close all of these. That one too. All right. We need to meet up. Mayor's house. Okay. I'm gonna just like take 3K with me. I don't think that's how much it was, but I'm gonna take that much with me. Definitely not gonna be that much, but what do you want me to do? And then the warehouse thing, we'll do it, but I don't know when. I don't even know if I can get in yet. We'll check that maybe after I've started planting more. I'm considering whether or not I should just go for a number that's divisible by 6. I feel like going the right way. No. Gotta go. Okay, if I just go down this road and then straight ahead, then fine. My issue is that if I buy 40, is 40 divisible by 6 properly? I don't think so. No, 42 would be. Okay, we can buy 42 then. Because the yield, I mean, the yield of each plant isn't. Well, I don't know if it's the same, actually, but it's fine. Because the thing is, if I get 40, then we're gonna have like 1 or 2 left over again. All right, 42 sour diesel. And then that way it's... I'm an idiot. We had 3 at home. Oh, well, it is what it is. There was an order I saw. We're gonna look at that in a second. Of the banjo music. I don't know. It's just such an impressive little game for the fact that it's like, you know, just meant to be like a little meme game, and yet at the same time there's a lot of content, right? There's a lot of different stuff you can do. There's some more complicated mechanics. It's not all just like yeah, it's a lot of memes, but it's not just memes, and I think that's what's so impressive about it. And I enjoy that kind of shit a lot. Alright. Let me see. 2 donut stuffer for 140. Donut blasta, sorry. Yes, absolutely. 2 donut blasta? Absolutely. 155, that's quite enough. Yeah, I think we have... yeah. Who knows? Maybe in the next 3 hours we'll actually get to developing another strain. Who knows? All right, there we go. Apply these. I feel like I'm being urged by YouTube and TikTok to watch Rick and Morty again, because I keep getting more and more clips, even though at this point I'm not even really watching them still. Like, I was at the gym today, and while I was doing cardio, I was looking at TikTok, and I kept swiping. I kept moving away the fucking Rick and Morty clips, and still all the time they were showing up. Maybe I should watch the show. It's okay. Sometimes you can't resist the Chinese brainwashing. It's all right. It's not that bad. I mean, I'm not opposed to watching the show. It's like kind of cool. There were some good episodes in the past. It's kind of like what BoJack Horseman used to be for me for a bit, and then I stopped watching it. Did I finish it? I don't remember. I don't remember if I finished BoJack Horseman. I think I did, though, didn't I? Or is that still running even? I don't know. I mean, I don't think it is. To be fair though, overall, like, I just haven't really been into, like, the series a lot. I'm still putting off, like, watching, the season 3 of Konosuba. I mean, I guess I got Crunchyroll, so could watch it there. It's just like, when am I gonna do that, right? I'm spending my time like playing games and hanging out with friends. It's like, I don't know. Do I necessarily want to be watching shit all the time? I guess I could watch it with Rose. I don't know. I don't know what I actually do. No, we talked about Konosuba, I believe, before, but I don't remember her opinion right now. Got a little time. Those are happening tomorrow. I can finish this. All right. Okay, so we've got more Donut Blaster growing. Or we've got more Sour Diesel growing for Donut Blaster. That's fine. We like that. We celebrate that. Fuck yeah. Why would you ever need the trash can? I should just buy another shelf. We'll do that first thing tomorrow morning. Let's go. Jesus. 29 Donut Blaster. Nice. Okay. We need 4 Donut Blaster. Do we... That's 3. Oops, that's 1. Really quickly. What's up, bitch? Beth? Let's fucking go. Have fun. %, satisfaction. And then I'll have to check if we have, like... If we have, we have enough to, like, go around and try to bring in new people, right? What I'm worried about is that when I do that, I'm gonna be overwhelmed and we're gonna run out of Blasta. Because they're gonna order so much. Man, Trent, this shit got you really hooked, huh? Right off the bat. I'm glad you enjoy. Okay, first thing in the morning, we said we were gonna buy another shelf, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna buy 2 shelves, the biggest ones we can get. One for home, one for this place. How's the weed? It's done. So we're gonna buy a bunch of baggies too. Give that shit to Benji. Yeah, 40 baggies. Hand that off to the guy. Two Donut Blasta, huh? Yeah. All of a sudden it's a big thing on the market. I mean, it's... Alright. 145, we can do that. How about in the afternoon? 155 in the afternoon. Okay, let's go buy 40 baggies and 10 fertilizer. Whoops, not 4, 10. Thanks, buddy. I'm gonna bag these first, give them to Benji, and then we're gonna fertilize the rest. These are probably done too, yeah, but there's no stress there. There's no stress here either. I just want to have, you know, Benji have steady supply so that he won't, like, stop delivering, and so that I don't have to worry about OG Kush whatsoever. Whoops. I've been trying to, because a friend suggested it to me, also get into Enshrouded. Have to admit, don't quite see the appeal yet. Not quite, anyway. Benji, I hope you're home. Oh, he's leaving home right now. I gotta be quick. Alright, Benji. Stop it. Hey, I'm talking to you. Yeah, the earnings are fine. There you go. Fucking, you keep trucking. You keep fucking and you keep trucking. Okie dokie. Needs water, more like needs fertilizer. I wonder if you can actually have people work here. Or if this is one of those... Well, I guess the businesses are different from the state, right? You can probably have people work here. I don't think there should be like a limit. Maybe just one, but even then that doesn't matter. I know I said we were gonna buy shelves, but let's handle this really quickly. So I can rest knowing that this place is still producing. I think we've got a decent setup here. Yeah, okay. Let's go grab some Blasta. I'm the donut master. Buddy. Okay, you know what? Fine. What? Oh, shit. Well, fuck that up. Is what it is. Alright. Those are both over there, right? Western Wharf and Western Warehouse Wharf. I'm gonna say those 4 words, 5 words, real quick, back to back. Western Wharf, West Warehouse Wharf. Western Wharf, West Warehouse Wharf. Western Wharf, West Warehouse Wharf. 8 OG Kush? Nah, I don't got that shit. Joyce, is this shit really that good? All right, what do we got? How about 3 Donut Blasta instead for 185 tomorrow. 2 Donut Blasta 140 deal tomorrow. Nah. Donut Blasta for 480. Well, goddamn. All right, let's go grab those 2 shelves though before I forget. I'm assuming that like the reason why there's a limit on how much you can deposit during a week is because when you fuck up and you get caught by the police, you probably lose either all or a specific sum of money that you're carrying in cash. Meaning that like everything that's on your... Oh, we could technically fit a 3rd shelf here too. Meaning that everything that's on your account is gonna be safe, but like everything that in cash, that you carry in cash, is gonna be gone. So, obviously, to mitigate the fact that you could just like spam and put everything on your, yeah, I'll put that here. Yeah, to mitigate the fact that you could just like technically put all of your money on your bank account, they make you not do that by limiting how much you can put on there. And I think that's smart. I think it's really important to limit the player in certain ways, in what seem like menial ways, but actually end up being like a fairly effective way of creating some difficulty, right? I personally think that that's really, really cool. Because that way it doesn't feel like bullshit, but there's still an amount of challenge to it, because it means like, okay, there's a risk now. I don't want my money to go away, thus I want to be careful when here you go. Thus I want to be careful when walking out there or getting through a police search, because I don't want to lose all that shit, right? So I think that's pretty cool. I think that's kind of what was missing from Streamer Life Simulator, was kind of repercussions for not doing things. And I understand that maybe dampens the... That can, if it's bullshit, dampen the enjoyment of playing. However, I think it's important to set some arbitrary things that cause difficulty. I don't think that's a wrong thing to do at all. I don't have enough fertilizer. I don't know how much fertilizer I have in the other place. Should go check. We still have time. And this game kind of does that really well, because it places these like boundaries on you. You can only carry so much. You can you only get this and this amount from... Okay, Jesus, I thought they were done already. How much do I have? I don't fucking know. I'll just take all of it with me. You can only deposit so and so much. You can only have, you know, you can stack things differently. Stuff like that. It's like, there's a difficulty there that is 3 OG Kush. Nah, but how about 3 Donut Blastas for 185? They really are just... How is... Okay, you still have 43. That's good. I don't have to worry a lot about that. Grab. I only had 2. Okay, I forgot, honestly. So I will buy 15 fertilizers. Actually, I'll buy 18 and throw those in here. I saw a dude who just ordered again. I'll get down to that in a second. I think, you know, like I said, I think it's important. Because if you just leave all the freedom in the world in a game like this, it's not gonna feel as fun. It'll just feel like you're not really working towards anything, or you're not really fighting against anything. 2 Donut Blasta? Sure. Okay, so that's 5, 13, 16, 19, 21. Alright. Okay, we're gonna have to buy baggies, donuts, and Listerine tomorrow. And then we can make some more of that donut blasta. I wish we could do the funny bean mix already. But that'll take a moment still. Okay. So we have enough for those dudes. I can... Oh, whoops. I can... Ah, we can wait. We can wait for this to grow. Ba-boom. Mega Bean. And AirPod. I don't know what that means. Alright, let's go sell these, and then we'll move on. Alright, you're getting 8 Donut Blasta. That's the big one out of the way right away. I also like that they kind of... They made the way that people text you different based on a couple different people. I like that, you know. It gives it a bit of a personality. What's the other one? Right there. Hey, what's up, Beth? Yeah, don't worry about me jumping Batman style all around to get you drugs. It's fine. That's how I do things. Mathed it out perfectly, boys. There you go. Want 3. Where's the last guy? Over there. West Warehouse Wharf. Thank God that's on this side of the... Oh, Trent, it's you again, bro. Look, I know I'm your dealer and everything, but, like, buddy, you gotta chill out. You gotta start stopping.